symbol is. I'm getting paid talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name Green, but I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manor Pond. Rolling out to Durban, Marvel pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's
Lulu Dallas Multipass.
I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a biffa.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. Yeah. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas for out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper.
Switch it up.
From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we just set the law. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France.
Downtown between Brush Street and I-375. That's where we're located in the heart of Detroit at Ford Field, which first opened back in 2002. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Dragons of Portland taking on the Detroit Lions. It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in week 4. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Lions take over first down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Only restaurant is on the dealership.
What?
I mean Michelin, traveling on dividends. She said that I'm born like a lot this symbol is. I'm getting paid talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name Green, but I ain't crab, I be generous.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. On play action, they'll throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. Well, these sacks are really piling up. Last week, it was a half dozen sacks. And here's one on the opening drive.
And it has the potential to be what we call a gap, a game-altering play. Because, let's face it, you just mentioned 6 sacks last week. Now, if you're an offense and you saw that on tape, you've got to think to yourself, maybe I bring people in, keep them in, and try and protect my quarterback. It didn't work on that play.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. They'll set up to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hekker to punt it away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. 37 yards on the punt with no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
You talk about this Lions defense.
But right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there's the conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They pick up 12 on the play, and the chains move. Tough to imagine any team wanting to give a player like this up in a trade, but I know they're happy to have him.
It is amazing, isn't it? But we have seen big-time guys change teams. Jimmy Graham, Brandon Marshall, and their new teams are really excited to have them because they provide big-time targets.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown. A great play there.
His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dragons will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
How about the vision on the run here? This one's intended to just be a straight dive up the middle. But once he gets through traffic, he sees that the open space is to the outside, so he's just going to angle himself out wide and win the race to the pylon.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of the game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Back to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Now back to throw.
That is caught. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 2nd down.
The Lions at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
That's good for a gain of 6, and that'll leave it with a 3rd and 2.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner.
So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard
In motion left comes
line.
Brown.
To throw, it's Williams. Out route, and it's complete to Brown.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. And the
After one,
first
7-0
down.
on EA Sports. Portland football here, ready to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To the air, Williams. That's going to be caught by Moss. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
And now they'll shift things around.
To the air once more, Williams. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. So a decent gain there, but not their 4th consecutive first down like they had on the first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You want to fire the offensive coordinator on that one or what?
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Dragons go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
Somebody gotta do it. I mean, hey, somebody gotta do it. I see the G, hey, watch him do it. We survived outside, all from the music. They like, what he owns? Is it Alvin?
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They're going to look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Detroit. Curtis Samuel, 62 yards. And the Lions are back within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over. This game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to...
And he will take it in for the touchdown. A great play there. 29 yards. And the Dragons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey good with the PAT. And it's now 21-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Pass complete. Rome Odunze. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. A big play there for Detroit. 47 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Cameron Jordan. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
At the 26-yard line.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Lions have cut it back within a score. Prater for the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Trotty! And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
The kicker on for the
A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Aubrey now for the point after. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
28. Lions 14.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, break the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll leave them with third and a full yard to go. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And returns it right back to Samuel. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line.
Back to throw again. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.